Sid Thompson, Minnesota Sports Broadcast Network, talking here. I got Colin Achenbach from Homegrown Lacrosse and the Swarm, correct?
That's it.
Just got off the dunk tank. I couldn't bear to see you stay dry there, Colin, so I had to have some of the. I had to buy some tickets for the kids, and they finally got you down.
Yeah, it was a good time. It's a good event here. We got a lot of different things going on. The dunk tank's one of them. Volunteered to put an hour in it, and yeah, some of the young guys got me. It was a lot of fun, though.
Yeah, let's talk about this event here. It's kind of a year-end type of deal, I guess. Kind of championships. I guess you got all sorts of games going on here. Talk about how this came about and what you guys got going here for Minnesota Lacrosse.
Well, this is our second annual Champions of Summer. It's kind of our annual, like you said, culmination to finish out the summer. We do high school summer leagues, men's leagues, women's leagues, and kind of want to do tie them all together and finish the summer off strong. And so we do high school all-star games, our high school championship games, as well as our men's championship games. And then now we're kind of trying to add new things in. Add the dunk tank. We did the shot clock last year. Different things that bring people in. We got the vendors, and it's more just an event to tie in lacrosse. Have everyone come together and finish the summer as a group, kind of.
Okay. Now I'm new to lacrosse. I'm a traditional. I do baseball and that. And this year got hooked up with Blake, and I did the Blake Benil game.
Okay.
I mean, phenomenal game.
Yep,
and probably the
absolutely.
best lacrosse game of the year, in my opinion, and a lot of others too. What can you attest the growth of the sport here in Minnesota? It's just starting to take off, from grassroots that you guys are doing here. What particularly makes this such a viable sport for kids in high school and youth?
Yeah, it's exploded. I graduated Apple Valley in 2002, and since then, lacrosse has taken off all over the metro. Pretty much every high school has it. I think the big thing going as a sanctioned varsity sport, the girls were a few years ahead of us, but I think that's really solidified the sport and made kids really believe in it and give them something to shoot for as a goal to be a varsity lacrosse player. And then you just see, Minnesota's full of hungry athletes. I think this is a state that has great athletes in any sport, and lacrosse I think just draws kids in with the high action. A lot of different sports are involved with it. I think you need to use different techniques from all, which makes it fun for the kids. And having more and more things like this where younger kids can come out and see older guys really makes it fun for everyone.
Now, so I know some of the kids are looking at some of them going on to play collegiate level too. So it's not just lacrosse. This is good quality lacrosse here in the state. Can you talk about some of the kids you've been involved with in the summer program here, maybe moving on?
Yeah, absolutely. I had the opportunity to coach a lot of great kids this summer, and there's a lot of kids starting to go. We had this year and just was our first annual Mr. Lacrosse. We had 8 finalists. I think out of that 8, there's 4 or 5 going Division I. Lowell Fluke Goalie of the Year is going to Harvard, which is a great school academically and lacrosse. Our 2 of our finalists for the Mr. Lacrosse were Ryan Butts. My bad.
Maybe Bailey Dodds or something?
Yes. So I'll go back. So yeah, and then 2 of the other finalists, Ryan Butts and Bailey Dodds, both Benilde St. Margaret guys, going to Sacred Heart. So you're seeing lacrosse grow, and you're seeing more and more kids kind of take that leap and go to the collegiate level. On the summer teams, we had the high school all-star game as well as our championship game. Multiple kids are already getting D1 interest as well as high-level Division 2 and 3 schools. So it's great to see more and more kids take that leap, and further education and using lacrosse as a tool to get into those schools is a great thing.
I know our network, MN Sports Network, we do a ton of different high school sports, and we just did a few games this spring, and hopefully get more involved next spring, as well as work with the University of St. Thomas, because we work with the college over there, and Division III national champions in club lacrosse. What can you say about that too? That's some phenomenal lacrosse right here in our backyard.
Yeah, absolutely. They're kind of the front runner right now. St. Thomas and Minnesota Duluth, I would say, are the 2 strongest club programs. Minnesota Duluth playing in the Division I and St. Thomas in Division II. But Coach Pete Moosberger over there has done a phenomenal job. They have a great program. They got a lot of good kids. I think a lot of kids now are starting, even when they pick a club lacrosse program, they're not picking it as it's a secondary thing. They're going there having the interest in wanting to maybe be a national champion. You got to tip your hats off to St. Thomas being back-to-back national champs.
Now, what can you tell a young lacrosse player? how can they get a hold of you, maybe get involved with summer programs if they aren't already familiar? They got to get involved. Let's be honest, because you guys got a good thing going here.
Yeah, absolutely. If with Homegrown Lacrosse, it's www.homegrownlacrosse.org. We do a lot of different things. Our main goal is to just get more and more kids playing. There's every association now has got a lot of different things. If you talk to your local youth associations, most every city has a youth team, and to get more kids involved is all we want. And to see more kids having fun, you get the kids even here putting me in the dunk tank, a 7-year-old. What's better than that? And so they got to just get out and play. And I think as soon as you play that one time and get the stick in your hands, you're going to fall in love with the sport.
I'm going to ask you to end it with this, as I always like to ask an athlete, because you're playing at a higher level, it's warming that locally here. What advice would you to give to a young athlete, whether it be lacrosse or any sport in general, just growing up and trying to make yourself better, whether it be life, sports, just in general, because I always like to hear that from someone like yourself that's been around and played the sport and moved on to a higher level.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I think is always striving to be better. Kind of one quote that I take even from our owner, John Arlotta, is always kind of shooting for that upper level. And I think if you look at everything and every little thing that you do and you're always trying to be better and really willing to look at yourself and break yourself down and be honest with yourself and push yourself, whether it be academics, whether it be, be sports or something else that you're interested in, you're always going to, I think, get the best outcome.
All right, awesome. Let's see that logo, by the way. There it is right there, guys. Homegrown Lacrosse. Take a look at the website. And I appreciate you taking a few minutes to talk to me after you got dried off. So
no, thank you very much.
I had to make sure I fed him some tickets over there because I was trying to get that shot. So we got the shot. It's going to go on the fan page of you getting dunked.
I like it.
Thanks a lot, Colin.
Take care. Thank you.